Hey friends, how are you doing? I'm NihonTiger. Welcome back to the Hypermine server. Boat! Oh! Other way. Other way. Other way. Not that way. This way! Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, we're on our way back home. So, I started last time working on a bridge. I'm kind of floating a little bit here, but I started working on the bridge, and I said that this time I would work on some of the detailing, finishing it up. There's our beautiful little home away from home. Or actually home. I don't know why I said home away from home. That's actually where we're living. So, gonna boat over here. Apparently Condrick he's a fan of the work. So we'll definitely be keeping the bridge. Here we go. Hop on out. Alright. I really need to patch this up, whatever it is. I don't even know what someone was trying to build there. But it's my house now. So, as mentioned last time, we are over here. And one of the first things I want to do is I want to go ahead and let me get all this stuff in place here. I'm going to go ahead and flip-flop some of this stuff around just to make the textures pop out a little bit more. So let's go ahead and floop, floop. I think this is going to help a little bit. Come here. Come here. I might not have enough stairs. I might have underestimated just how many I need. So there we go. But it's a fairly simple fix on this project. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay. And we're also going to go ahead and we're going to stack 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I want this to be 3 high. And we'll put that up there. And go ahead and do that. So it's a little bit of architectural design. I want to have a little bit of a gap here so I can walk underneath it. So this, I might even have to lift this up a little bit higher. Let's go ahead. Let's make it, yeah, this high. This high should be good. 3, 4. Let me just see here, actually. Yeah, you know what? I think that'll work. I think that will work indeed. So I'm pretty sure. Well, first and foremost, I'm pretty sure that these are gonna be. Let's see here, make a couple more of these. That should be enough. But I'm pretty sure these are now 2 higher on all sides. 2 and 3, 4. Alright. So, what we're going to be doing here, if you haven't guessed by now, is that as I flip these around, the lamp here in the middle is going to light the bridge. And it's going to be hanging almost like a chandelier from a bunch of suspension parts that are also going to be what holds the bridge up. So it's a radically different design. And not one I've played around with before, but I'm willing to try it because I'm willing to experiment and try some new things. So like that. And what we're going to have here is now we're going to need to connect all of the things here. So I think, okay, so that's going to be up here actually. Ooh, that's not going to connect. I don't think we push these up 1 higher. Maybe we flip-flop the I wonder, what if we do, just thinking here, what if instead of this, we do this, that? How does that look? Oh, and put that there. Because we want these to connect. That could work. That could work. Well, why not give it a shot? So 1, 2, and we'll place this here. And that goes there. And this goes up here. And the other possibility would be to flip that around. And you know what? I wonder. No, we can't do that because that will make this. Maybe, you know what? Let me try this. Try this. So this is worth a shot, right? A little bit of detail work. I'm gonna go ahead and make this. Oh, not like that. Not like that. No, we're gonna make this go like so. And then up, 2, 3, 4. And then that goes there. That goes there. Ah, so that doesn't connect. So that's gonna be a problem. I guess we're gonna stick with what we got. Unless does this work? It might work. So one of the things we have to do is get this over here. We kind of want these to be, you know what, I think we want these to be not to split that way. They won't split in the middle. So we're gonna even go like that and that. And fences are so hard to deal with. Like that. Let's see here. Can we get this to work? Oh, just right. Okay, we did it. We did it. We jumped across. We jumped across. Okay. So I'm gonna have these snake over here like this, and then 1, 2. 1, 2, 1. Let's see here. This goes like 1, 2. Oh, it's gonna go 1, 1, 2. Okay. Okay. And up 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. So it's not perfect, but it is what it is. And then we break this. And we put one of these there. So the hard part of detailing work, just to talk a little bit about what I'm doing here. The hard part of detailing work is making everything look good. And it's got to look good from all angles. You know, I really like that. I really think I like it more. Well, first and foremost, I think I want this to be down a little bit. So we're going to lower this part. Have it curve a little bit more. Okay. So that's the first step. And I think these are too high now. I think they're just too high. So we want that broken. Kind of got competing ideas here, so it's gonna be interesting to see how these all work. So now these are up 1 higher, actually. 3. Okay, so if we move, same thing here. We move it up 1 higher, like so. How does that look in comparison to what we've got? Oh, actually, I forgot. I have to go ahead and move this. So, boy, I'm glad I invested in all of this, didn't I? Let's see here. This has got to be. Oh, that's not right. Break that. And then these guys are going to get broken. 3, 4. Okay, so I think this needs to be. Let's do that one there. And that's going to break that one, but that's okay. That's okay, because we're going to connect that there. The other possibility, actually, is what if I get rid of these in the first place? Get rid of these. And have our block connect there. Just doing a lot of thinking at the moment. It's easily the most dangerous thing I do during the day is I think a lot. Never know what kind of crazy ideas I'll come up with. Alright, so we do that. This is kind of the difficult part of designing. Oh, hi. It's good to be. You have an idea in your head of how you want things to look. Oh, he dropped a sword. Oh, that's a great sword. That's a great sword. I'm going to be combining that with something soon. But the hard part of designing really is just the combining of your ideas to get to not do that. Who's that? Thank you. To get it to work how you want it to work. Because we're kind of in that situation now where we've got an idea. And now we're just kind of refining it here and there to really make it pop and stand out. Okay. And then like that. And break that. Oh, we got a bunch of zombies on our butts. So that's correct. Now we need to do that. And those connect there. I'll put a block here just for a moment, just to get that out there. And there. Oh, so this needs to actually connect over here. Kind of making a mess out of everything. It's for science! It's for science! So this is now going to connect here. And we break this one, this one, this one. Sometimes I feel like iron fences have gotten harder to work with since they updated them. And basically I'm going to do the same thing over here and lower this one. Doot. Shut up, zombies, please. Nobody cares about you. I'm gonna go ahead and now we got that. I can go ahead and do that. Yep, and they've all got fence. So they're gonna be happy to do their little thing for a while longer. Oh, and there's a skeleton. Not what I wanted to see. So now I'm gonna do that. I really do feel like they've gotten out of hand now that they've updated them a little bit. So these are cheap. So that's something else to think about. All right, let's kill the zombies. Oh. I see more of them now. This is fun. Take your levels though. Thank you. Oh, there's a spider and a creeper. Let's just go inside. We'll sleep away today. We'll kill everything. It's gonna be causing us too much havoc. This will also give us an opportunity to, and we'll clear away dark clouds. Thank God for that plugin. Oh, there's Creeper. Hi, Creeper. I'm gonna let you stand there. Bye, zombies. You guys suck. Haha. Suck it. All right, we'll pick up our iron fencing here. So I am glad to see that the middle part's looking good. Oh. So we need to break a lot of this stuff down. We need to assess. I think a lot of the things with building is people get really impatient, and they assume that all you have to do is just build and build. Like when you get really good at building, I think a lot of people just assume that you're able to kind of to build and go. And there's truth to that. You can kind of build and go, but there's a lot more stopping and looking at things than one might realize. You know what? I think we're close. I think we're really close. And I think the one thing I want to add is just these little bits right in here. I think that kind of completes the package. Yes, and how I want one more thing I want to do at this point is just to pop off these end ones. Can you get that? Thank you. Let me get rid of these end ones. I think it makes the slope work really well. And that's part of the problem is there's not really an easy way to do like suspension bridge components in vanilla Minecraft. It always will kind of turn out ugly. I mean, there's not a whole lot you can really do. I've kind of learned that over the years. So I don't build a lot of suspension bridges normally. They don't tend to work really well. So I'm curious about the middle here now. Does having it kind of in the middle there really break the whole thing apart? I kind of feel like it does a little bit. I don't know. I might need to get a second opinion on this at some point after I'm done with it, just because I'm not certain. You know what? I got an idea. What if we... Can we put like a little bit here? Will that solve our problem with the suspension? It might. You know what? I think it is. I think it does. But I think we also need... If we can get one there. There. This is the one nice thing I do like about the blocks is you can do stuff like this now. 2, 3. And this is going to be I think the most difficult part. It's going to connect. As soon as it connects, it makes the full block. We don't want that. Unless the other option would be doing here. This might be better. Give a little bit more of a gap between the two. Like that, perhaps. Let me take a look. We got one on this side, one on the other side. It's always so difficult to get these little details. You have these images in your head of how this looks. And then you want to get it down to the raw basics, and when you get down to this part is when it gets most complicated. You know, I'm not sure. Maybe we can just break this, and this will just connect to the middle of the bridge here. I don't know. It might even be better to move this out one, have this be like an unbroken line, and then have your supports down the middle here. I don't know. I think a lot about these things. I think a lot about small detail, because small detail work is what makes a great Minecraft build great. It's really what separates the okay builds from the awesome ones. If there's anything I've definitely learned. Okay, so this one needs to be broken, I think. Nope. Alright, so if I do that, I have to move this one back anyways. So I think we'll just leave them on the ends here, because I think this is going to be more hassle than I think it will be to change it. It's already a big hassle just to do this little bit of renovating right now. So we'll get this figured out. I'm sure like, you know, like any good build, I play with my builds a lot, and even if this is just the first step, I'm 100% certain I will refine it, and you know, in a couple of weeks this won't look anything like it does right now. So let's take a look at it. Well, it's not bad. It's not bad. It does slope a bit. I feel like it should slope a little bit more here on the sides. Like maybe if I can do this, can I do anything with this? Or is this going to connect to here? Nope. Yeah, it's going to connect there. Okay. That's not what I wanted. So, well, I think this is probably the best I'm going to get for now. Like I said, I'll very likely, you know, have a powwow with some of the other builders on here and get some ideas and figure out how to do this. But functionally at least, our bridge is working. It looks good. I like it. I think, like I said, there could be some small tailorings and alterations here, but I think generally this is going to turn out to be what I wanted it. And if I need to, I can make some adjustments with the lamps, and I can get rid of the suspension part here ultimately if it doesn't work out, and then just have the tall pillars here, shrink them back down a little bit. But I think with the different blocks, I think that was a genius call on using these different blocks here to counteract the cobble pattern. Everything looks good. I think we're in business on the bridge. So that's all I really wanted to do today. Just get that finished. And you can see the world of detail work is not easy. I might even lower this. I know I said I didn't want to, but I might even lower this one. If that's what it takes, that's what I'll do. But everything looks good. Our bridge is all set. I'm gonna sleep on this a little bit. Come back tomorrow. I think it's always good to sleep on your build and come back with a fresh mind. But thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry if it's a little boring. I know sometimes watching the detail work stuff isn't always the best, but it's what you gotta do to have a great build, right? Right. So thanks as always, guys. I'll have you some more Hypermine adventures soon. Till then, take care.